Hello everyone, it's Melissa Faust from stampwithmelissa.com. Welcome to today's YouTube video. We are going to play once again. You know, I love to play with my stamps. Who doesn't, right? And so today we are going to play with the Merry and Bright bundle from the September through December 2023 mini catalog from Stampin' Up. And I've got kind of a fun card that, oh, we're slipping. Sorry. Phone is slipping. I've got kind of a fun card that we are going to make today using this Christmas set to make a not Christmas card. And so I'm super excited to show you what that's going to look like. And yeah, let me hook my camera up and we'll go ahead and get started. So as I mentioned, we are going to play with the Merry and Bright bundle. So it's a super cute Christmas set. Whoops, you can see this little straggler. When you die cut out these strands, they give you two. So I put the extra one in here. But anyway, oh, and it's like, use me. I promise I will. Just not on this card. Anyway, but it's a super cute Christmas set. We've got some awesome dies here. And this set has actually been kind of amazing. You know when you can just like start playing with something and you just can't get enough? Do you know what I mean? And it's like, this set is that for me. I just feel like when I open it, I can play, and I just make so many different cards with it. So we are going to use this set, but then I also am going to use this stamp set, Softly Set. It is brand new. It is a rubber mount stamp set, and we are going to use this cute little Celebrate sentiment here, if I can get it out. There we go. So we're going to use that, and so this is part of our online exclusives. Which means that this stamp set you're not going to find in a catalog. It's only available online. So what we're going to do today is we're just going to kind of play. I kind of know what I have in mind. Okay, I'm going to show you a card I already made. This is the one I made, and you can see we're not going for Christmas here. I actually made a cute little flower, and I love this card so much, but it kind of feels like it's missing something. I don't know if it's all the white space. Usually I love the white space, but I just felt like it needed something else. So we're going to play together. This is kind of our inspiration, but we're going to play and make something just a little bit different today. So I don't have anything cut. We're going to just play together and have some fun. So I hope you're ready for that. So Softly Said, super adorable stamp set. And then Merry and Bright here. And instead of stamping this time, I think I'm actually going to die cut. So the really cool thing about this is it gives you two die cuts to die cut out the bulbs, which is really awesome for like mass producing. And so that's what we're going to play with. So let's go ahead, and I am going to take some inspiration from our original card here. And I want to use the same colors. Now, if you are new around here, you might not know, but every Monday I put out on my blog post a color challenge for the week. And so this week's color challenge will be Daffodil Delight, Pool Party, Lemon Lime Twist, and Melon Mambo, which is totally not like a November color palette that I would usually post. So I'm excited for this one. I'm going to use the same four colors, but I'm going to try to use it a little bit different. And I don't quite know what that's going to look like yet. We're going to get to play together and find out. So I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to change up the color of our card base here and do either Pool Party or Lemon Lime Twist. And I don't know. We're just going to play. We're going to have some fun and see what we get. So I don't believe I mentioned this already, but if you are looking for supplies used and all that, it is all available in my online store. So I will have a link below this video. So in the description of this video, that will take you to my blog post, and that blog post is going to have a picture of today's card as well as my original, this one, my OG. So we'll have a picture of both of those, and then also all of the supplies that I used in case you're interested in grabbing something. All right, so I've just got my card base. I decided to go with Pool Party. Let me grab some Lemon Lime Twist. I don't know that I have enough in here, but look at this. I've got so many of these I need to get through, but I don't think I have. Oh, I've got one. I just like to look through my scraps to see if I have what I need. So I'm going to cut this down at my favorite layer size, which is 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, wouldn't that be kind of fun to have it be green? Super springy. So then this one I'm going to go 1/8 of an inch smaller. So we're going 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. Okay, so we're going to use those layers. Super cute. I love it. Okay, and then we are going to, I think we're going to do Melon Mambo. We're going to do Melon Mambo for our sentiment, I think. So So I need Daffodil Delight to die cut out some bulbs here. So let's go ahead. I'm going to grab my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine here. And I know it's pretty large and in charge, so it kind of takes up the whole screen. But we're just going to die cut out. And I did 6 on my first card, and it felt a little bit like it was missing something. So I think we're going to try 8. So let's go ahead and just die cut these. Okay, so we'll just send these through. Now you could do multicolored, which is what I did when I stamped it. And oh my gosh, I don't think I told you, this card was originally inspired by Amanda Mertz on Instagram. She goes by Did You Stamp Today? And I saw a similar card, and she didn't make it a flower. She actually made it a Christmas wreath using different colored bulbs. And I thought, oh my gosh, that would be the cutest flower. So that's where my inspiration came from. So thank you, Amanda. I don't know if she'll see this, but thank you if you do. I loved your card. So that is where my inspiration came from. Now in the die set, they do have little filament, they're called, you know, those little pieces that go inside the light bulbs. So there are some of those in the die set, and you could add them if you wanted to, but I'm choosing not to because I don't know, I just don't feel like they're overly flowery. All right, let's see, that piece should work for a couple more here. I don't know, should we stick with 6? I kind of feel like we should do 8. So this is going to be a super fun, cheery, bright card. And I love it. I love this stamp set, this whole suite. The whole suite is full of bright and cheery cards. So I hope you're finding some inspiration to make some non-Christmas cards too, because some of the patterns in the DSP that coordinate with this suite, they're very bold. Like we've got big stripes and polka dots and just, you know, things like that. And you absolutely don't have to use them with Christmas. So this is just kind of a fun one. And I'm putting that celebrate sentiment on because the stamp set obviously was designed for Christmas. So it is all Christmassy, I guess. The sentiments are anyway. And so that's why I've just kind of thought, well, I got to pull in a different set. And we had those online exclusives just launched at the beginning of November 2023. And they are awesome. And so that's why I thought, oh my gosh, I'll use this because it's so dang cute. All right, let's stick these back in here. And then I just want to die cut out a circle for our, like, the center of the flower. Now, full disclosure, I'm not good with, like, names of things, like real names of things, so I just call it the center of the flower. If you know the actual name, you can type it in the comments, but I can't promise I'll remember it. All right, so I have the Stylish Shapes dies here. I'm using the second smallest one, and I'm gonna just die cut that out on some basic white, which I need to grab. So here's my little bin of basic white. I think it would fit on here. We're just gonna go ahead and die cut this out. Okay. Beautiful. Just a cute little circle for the center of our flower. Let me just set this die down so I don't lose it. And then we're gonna move this big screen screen hog away. All right, so here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to use my smallest piece of the lemon lime twist layer and the Daffodil Delight, and I want to actually make my flower before I glue any of the layers together. So I'm just going to flip over these die cuts, and I'm going to grab my seal. That is my adhesive of choice. So if you like liquid glue, you can use liquid glue. If you like Seal Plus, you can use Seal Plus, whatever you want. You can use dimensionals if you want. It does not matter, but I love my seal. I'm a tape girl for sure. I didn't even realize I flipped that one over and it's facing the other direction. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I kind of want my flower to be like not center, but like a little bit off center. So I'm just gonna stick down the flower. This doesn't have any adhesive on it, so I'm just gonna kind of use it as a guide here. So I want this to be lined up across from the other one here. Scooch a little. That looks good. Okay, it is gonna hang off the edge, and that's okay. That looks good to me. I'll just butt it up right there. And then same thing, we're gonna just take this guy and butt it up against those ones again. Okay, and then we're gonna just grab these ones and fill in the gaps here. So you can go straight across again if you want. And oh my gosh, it's gonna be so cute. All right, so we've got our beautiful flower. Look at that, so pretty. And then I'm just gonna grab my paper snips here. And I know, as sad as it is, I'm just gonna trim off these two that hang over the edge. It's like, no, let them grow. All right, so we've got that. I know it doesn't look so great yet, so just bear with me, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and flip this over. We'll add some seal to the back. Layer this onto our larger lemon lime twist layer. Flip this guy over. Oh, come on. There we go. Add this to the card front. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and fold and burnish our card front. Oh, I love it. There's not even any white on it yet. That's kind of rare for me. All right, let me grab some dimensionals. We are going to stick some dimensionals on the back here of our basic white circle and peel off the backings. And then we can stick this in the center of our flower. It's so cute. I can't even. I just love it. All right, so we've got our Celebrate sentiment. Let me grab a scrap piece here of basic white. That looks good. And I said I had to put Melon Mambo in here somewhere. So here's our Melon Mambo ink pad. And I am going to stamp Celebrate. Okay. Just like that. Beautiful. And I love this stamp set. It's got a little bit of that, like, oh, what would you call it? Like a watercolor look almost to it. So that is, oh, I was holding that real close. Sorry. Watercolor look to it. You can see that. So it does look really nice up close, but I am not the best fussy cutter, but I think I might try. I might try with this one. I don't know. Let's trim it down with our trimmer. Could you tell that's where my mind was going, was just try it with the trimmer, and if you don't like it, we can fussy cut it. Because it does look really nice when you like fussy cut it down to get all those little curves and everything. It just looks so good. It's just that I'm not the best at that. I'm not the most patient to fussy cut. That's the honest truth. Okay, so we've got this here. And then I would kind of, you know, place it in the center of our flower. I don't know. Let's just try it. Let's do it. A few weeks ago, I think I put out a video and somebody said she loved watching me fussy cut. She found it very like relaxing. And I was like, really? Because I'm super stressed. So I'm glad if you guys can find enjoyment in me fussy cutting, that's good, because I'm fine, but it's slightly stressful. Just fussy cutting in general is slightly stressful. Then mix it with I'm doing it on camera. Oh man. All right, so let's curl around here. Okay, the bottom doesn't look too bad. Not to toot my own horn, I should be quiet while I'm ahead, right? Okay, around the T. It just gets so skinny, it's hard to hold on to, but we've got it. We can do it. We can try hard things. This is your one hard thing for the week. If you don't enjoy fussy cutting, just fussy cut, and then you don't have to do anything else hard that week, right? So when people say, "Oh, try something that you don't enjoy," or try, do hard things, and you can say, I fussy cut." Or maybe it's tying bows, or maybe it's coloring, whatever it is for you. You know what? Take the easy one. All right. Anyway, I don't think that looks too bad. I think I did a pretty okay job there, and I definitely like that better. And I did think like, oh, it could go down here, but then I'm like, just seems kind of bland. So I'm going to plop it there, and I'm going to grab my Baker's Twine Essentials pack. Now this is a 5 color pack of twine, but you can see for whatever reason I've got 2 vanillas going, and so they're both in here and whatnot. And these guys are tangled here. Crumb Cake said, I want to do it. Not today, Crumb Cake. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and snip off, I don't know, 8-ish inches. And then we can put that in there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use my seal and just dab a little bit. Dab. That sounds like I'm using liquid glue. I'm not. Put a little bit. Oh, come here. There we go. Onto my circle there. So just a little strip of it. Take my bow, and I'm matching up the ends here in my fingers. Take the loop of the middle of it, right? I'm going to stick that down onto the seal. And then we'll just make a faux bow because we're going to put that sentiment over the top. So everyone's going to think you tied the most gorgeous, beautiful bow, but we know. All right, let's switch to mini dimensionals because I'm just slightly nervous that I don't want my dimensionals exposed. All right, so we've peeled off those. I just placed them on either side of that twine there, and then when we place this down, we can just make sure they're covered. Oh, so cute! All right, so let me grab some embellishments. I am going to use the classic matte dots, and I'm going to use the black ones so we match our twine here. And here it is. Needed to find my take your pick tool, best tool literally ever. And I'm just going to go ahead and plop a couple of these down onto our card. Actually, I kind of think they might look better if they're up higher. So I'm just using the pointy end. I'm going to stick them up here instead. Come here. This one's like, no! All right. Actually, oh yeah, it did. Left a little bit of its sticky stuff behind. But it's stuck up here, so that's interesting. Maybe it had double. I don't know. All right, that piece right there doesn't want to come off, so you know what we're going to do? Add another one. Over the top. There's just a little glue dot there. Looks good to me. Nobody will ever know, right? Unless they saw this video. Anyway, so there is today's... No, that looks funny now. Hold on. We gotta spread these out a little bit more then instead. How about like this? And then we gotta move this one. Change of plans, you know. Change it up. It's okay. So we'll go like that. No. Actually, yeah, that actually looks fine. Okay, leaving it, not touching it. All right, there's our card for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Super kind of fun card here. So you can let me know in the comments if you like the stamped card or the die cut card. I like both of them. I think that they're both kind of fun, especially this one with all the color. So yeah, anyway, I really like both of them. So once again, in the description of this video, you can find a link to my blog post today. It will have pictures of both of these cards, as well as all of the supplies that I used in case you're looking for something that I used today. And yeah, I think that's all. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. That really helps me out on YouTube. And make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye for now.